Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from Backyard Boys. If you guys are new to this channel, please lightly tap the subscribe button down below and do not forget to turn on your post notifications for two reasons actually. One, we post a lot of content now. We're trying to get 3 videos out a week and it is very hard, but it is extremely rewarding and I love this work. Number 2, guys, I'm gonna try and go ahead and get you guys a C63 AMG video out this Sunday, and in that video I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on an iPhone, either 11 or an XR or something of $800 value. So guys, comment down below of something you'd possibly want to win. Give me some ideas of 800 bucks. If you guys saw my previous episode on the Golf R, we did get this thing basically welded up everywhere. It is looking beautiful and all the gaps are set. I'm very happy of the result. In this episode, what we're going to do is go ahead and grind down all of our welds, get this thing ready to get mudded, because we need to grind down the welds, because as you guys can see right here, some welds stick up. You know, there's a little low spot here, but there's a high spot here. Everything needs to be flush. That way when you lay down the glaze or the mud, we don't have any high spots, low spots, or anything like that. We're going to get this quarter panel seam sealed as well, which includes folding this edge on the quarter panel right here. I know there's like a pneumatic tool to grab, you know, I've used it at the shop. You kind of put it in there and it just slowly folds it. It's like, and it just slowly folds it. I don't really like it, honestly. I like the old-fashioned way where you put a little 4x4 or whatever up in here, put some good pressure on it, and just slowly start hammering it. So that's what we're gonna do. Without further blabbering, guys, let's hop right into this Golf R. We do have a ton of work, and this video is coming out tomorrow, so let's get it. Whoa, I forgot to say, don't forget to follow my Instagram at BYBTim. I do post a lot of awesome sneak peeks, and on Instagram you guys can get in contact with me. And once the car is done, for example this one here, I'll probably go do a photo shoot with it and post some awesome pictures like I have with all my other cars, M2, GTR, M3, you guys name it. Let's get into work. Alright guys, so we're about halfway done and it is looking absolutely gorgeous. Like, this stuff is feeling nice and flush with just a very slight divot over here. And if you guys are wondering what these things are, I did weld the back plate from the inside just to make this super sturdy, and it's literally like really nice and sturdy. This has a nice little deeper divot and I tried to spot pull it out, but I'm not really gonna mess with it. It's literally just like that. It's not like anything crazy, if not smaller than that. It's literally barely anything, and everything is cleaning up nice and well. As you guys can see, things are looking pretty good. This right here is all gonna be seam sealed. That's why I'm not too worried about this section here. It's gonna be seam sealed like this, down here and over, kind of to replicate this factory side. So we got seam sealer here, and it's kind of like spread out everywhere here, and then we do possibly have a little bit right here, but that's from the inside, as you guys can tell. But we're gonna continue grinding. We got Ed behind the grinder right now. Our grinder wheel is getting pretty small. We're gonna swap it out right now, getting this section nice and cleaned up. It's looking nice and pretty. That was kind of a big gap, but we do have this section here left, a little bit on the inside here, and this is a pain in the butt area because it's hard to reach in here with a grinder. But we'll get it all knocked out, and then we're gonna get right into mudding, so stay tuned. Let's get this thing finished. All right, so we have got about 65% of all their welding spots knocked down. It's looking pretty. We're just waiting for this thing to cool off because it's literally extremely hot. Went ahead and bought a second one. That way we can get through this part of the procedure much quicker. This right here, this top section is all done. It is all ready for mud. You guys can see over here, it's nice and smooth here. Literally gonna need some barely any mud, and it should be all solid. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and prep this side out with some 80 grit DA. Gonna give a big nice section like this, that way I can apply mud and get this thing leveled out maybe in 1-2 runs, and then we're gonna go ahead and glaze it right on top, make sure all that looks perfect. And while I'm working on this, I think that grinder should cool off, and while that grinder's cooled off, we're gonna be grinding here. Anyways, we're gonna be doing like 3 things at once. We're gonna be mudding, grinding, and yeah, let's get right into it, boys. As you guys saw over there, we went ahead and folded this quarter panel lining, or I honestly don't even know what it's called, but it's looking beautiful. And right now we got our mixing board up, we got all this prepped out. Everything here is looking perfect. Like, guys, I should use, I'm thinking maybe right here I'll need 2 coats of Bondo on the inserts, 1 coat, and glaze should get me all dialed up. Right over here, it's looking all nice, beautiful as well. A little bit of a low spot right here, a little bit of low spot right here, and a little high spot right here. I went ahead and tapped them in, tapped it out, tapped it in, sanded it again, and it's looking really nice, but I'm still gonna glaze it just to get a perfect finish. Let's go ahead and mix up some Bondo. Well, we actually got some, it's not Bondo. Bondo is a brand, but we got some 3M right over here, body filler. This stuff is amazing. Platinum Plus. I mean, I'm not like trying to shout them out or anything, but this is the stuff I use if any of you guys are interested. And here's the glaze I use. So it's 3M Platinum Plus finishing glaze. Let's get this thing mudded out, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. So, whew, it's getting hot here. We got this top section basically blocked out to where it should be. I think I can pull it all off with just a little bit of glaze, but what I'm gonna do is go ahead and mud it one more time. Gonna blow everything out, make sure I cover all the pinholes and everything like that with some mud, and then I'm gonna block it one more time to get it to perfection, and then after that I will glaze it from scratches. Right here, this is actually like a really tough spot, and when I was doing my brother's quarter panel, I went ahead and got one of these Durablocks, and the edge of this here is actually just perfect for this center part, and you use it, and I put an 80 grit on it. It is super nice. It is actually very convenient because with your finger or with what other kind of block I have, like this block, you can't really get in there. This little block, you can't really get in there. This one is super nice and convenient. You get right in there. You can't really sand down too much, and when you sand it and block it flat, man, this part really looks OEM. Right here, guys, best little bet. I use this for door jams, use it for everything. This is just amazing. Let's get back to work. So as you guys saw over there, we got everything done. The muddy part of this vehicle is completely done. Right now what we're gonna do is go ahead and glaze it. I'm actually gonna glaze it in probably 2, maybe 3 sections. Why? Because glaze is much more runny. And with glaze, you gotta be a little bit more like professional with it because it can drip and it can, I don't know, this mud, as you guys saw me applying it, it was actually very runny. I think it was because the hot weather today. Usually it's not like that, but this all feels it feels amazing. Like these edges right here, you literally can't even feel anything. The only difference you're feeling here is the difference between the Bondo and the metal here and here. So what I'm gonna do is actually go ahead and glaze this whole entire section right here and block it out, make sure it's nice and sweet. This one here, we're gonna do like this. Everything here is feeling absolutely perfect. And then we're gonna glaze this area here. Once that is all done, what we're gonna do is tape the car off, seam seal it, and get this thing off the frame machine. So right here is our glaze. So that part of the video was more time lapse, and the reason for that is because there was a ton of repetitive work. But it's all looking beautiful right now. What we're gonna do is go ahead and seam seal. I do have a little bit of seam seal techniques that I use to replicate our OEM look, which is right over there. But this one looks pretty darn simple. It's just kind of flat. It's not a big deal. You guys can see some right here. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and tape off where the seam seal needs to be. And then we're gonna seam seal inside of here. And that's basically it. I finished off with a 180. I prime right on top of 180, and then after that I block with 320, work it up to 600, and we're ready for paint. But this car is getting extremely close to paint, so stay tuned and hit that bell to turn on your notos, and let's get this thing sealed up. Alrighty fellas, well, that is gonna be it for this episode. We got a ton of work done, and let's go ahead and go over the progress real quickly. Got the whole entire thing mudded out and glazed out. It is feeling absolutely amazing. Like these body lines over here, these edges, you can't literally feel anything. It's literally like OEM. Got everything seam sealed up, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and close this gate for you guys. Just look at this gap. Look at that thing. Look at that. Boom. Just solid. All the way through and all the way back down. But guys, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next episode, most likely on Thursday. Not sure if it's gonna be on this car. It might be on a car that's outside. Just a quick fill-in episode, which is actually very interesting because I love that car. That car is one of the best daily cars that money can buy, in my honest opinion. Great on gas, looks amazing, but without much blabbering and blabbering. I'll catch you guys Thursday, and I appreciate for all the love and support on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for liking the videos, and please drop a like down below if you enjoyed this video. It helps with the algorithm, pushes my content further, it makes me create, or helps me create, better content for you guys, which I truly enjoy with a passion. With all that being said, please smash the subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.